Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
26. 319. Come.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Steelers, nothing. To kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They are obviously still smarting from that pick six a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10.
Hey, take 26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This. 258. Box it. Jump out.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Who do you want? Cardinal. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Riggs. Cub 19. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
To return, it's Mims. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bombers.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
14 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Captain. Go.
A 1st down throw for Nix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. They'll begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Mike. Inside. Back north. Go to 50. 26.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Yeah, this. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Green 18. Jeff. Go to 50. Hey, you got 300. Hey, Mike.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers.
down.
An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Green 18. Inside. Box it. Back north. Screen it.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Green 18. 50. 26. Take 30.
Again, it's Rodgers. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Back to throw is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Open man down the field is Humphrey. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 34.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300! Da-da-da! 258! Chip! Back north. Jump out!
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
Hey, take 26. Yeah, this.
Rodgers will take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. That one caught by Humphrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Broncos.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Got it. Green 18. Slant. Go to 50. 26. Teammate. Hey, 88. Green 18.
1st down for Aaron. And he just does catch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Yeah, 300. Green 18. Box it. Got it. Jump out. Shift.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Inside. Back north. Hey, check 26. Yeah, this. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On third down, Rodgers. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. 13 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They're not really ever covered.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
319, 26. Hey, Mike. Hey, 88. Hey, gas 300. Gas 300. Plant.
Rodgers going up top again. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Hey, 88, 630, 630.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Exiting the pocket right. That's hauled in at the 2. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Blue 58. Back north. Team Mike.
Warren trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
Back to 58, go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, Liz.
Throwing, Rodgers to the goal line and in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with first and 10. on with Dobbins. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on the play.
Pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. He'll come up here on second down and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10.
Now it's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Back to the ground after the penalty. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Broncos.
They'll stay on the ground. Lots of space past the 45. And he is out of bounds. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Big snap on first and 10. Quick throw taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 38 now, here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Broncos will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Box it. Take 30. Hey, 88. Inside. 15.
Rodgers to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
58. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
2nd down. Rodgers. He'll find his big target. Pat Fryermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back north. Stay Mike.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. This one down the field for Fryermuth. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
18. Hey, check 20. Go to 50. Jump out. Check 30.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Going backwards here. They're going to take him down back at the 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
5-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
21 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held. To throw is Nix. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Green 18. Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Get 300. Green 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
50. Jump out. Take 30. Hey, take 26. We need to get
on first and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up second down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
26. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Slip again.
Again, it's Rodgers. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Min. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. Start on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pickup of 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Denver.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. From 29, here's second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's good for a
17 yards on that play. First down, Broncos.
17 yards. First down, Broncos.
Bombers, captain.
Throwing is Nix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Hey, take 26.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. Now on hit, he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
The Broncos' 24-yard line.
58, hey, 88, 80, go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Jump out. Yeah, this.
Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
630. Mike. Inside.
Now Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Hey, 258. Get 300. Get 300.
To throw is Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Broncos 17. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They send Sutton in motion. A first down throw for Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Second down. Nix. That one caught by Humphrey. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Third and inches. They send Sutton in motion. Nix from the gun on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First down. A gain of 52 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They send Sutton in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is caught. And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
Broncos 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Plant. 258, 26.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, Mike. Hey, take 26.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
258. Gun. Hey, 88. 258.
Rodgers going up top again. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back north. Zoom. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, Liz. Look at you.
From the gun, Rodgers. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Steelers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.